You. Oh, it seems like you're muted.
Shit. Hello.
Hey.
Sorry if there's noise.
Oh no, it's all good.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat.
You're dining?
Yes. At
Nice. Where are you eating
Jollibee.
at?
You know what Jollibee is?
No, I have no clue what that is. Is that like a bowl type spot?
No, it's a like Filipino fast food place, and it's like it originated like in the Philippines, but like they have locations all over the U.S. now. Like I'm pretty sure there's like some in New York too. If you look hard
Whoa.
enough, I guess.
I'm gonna have to take it down. Hold on, I'll search it up real quick. That way I have it locked in for later. You said Jolly Bowl?
Jollibee. So
Jolly
like
Bee.
Jollibee.
Uh oh yeah. Yeah, we got one in Queens somewhere.
Yeah, there's like one in Sugarland, one in well, the one I'm at is like Westheimer, which is like it's like 15 minutes away from me, which is Bel Air, which is Chinatown. So
Damn.
let's just say 20 minutes away from Chinatown.
Okay, okay. They got them around.
Yeah. So how have you been?
I've been pretty good, you know. I don't remember. I think I was going to school whenever we were working. So like, yeah, I'm finally free from. Oh yeah, and excuse the my
No,
hat.
no,
I'm
no,
letting
no.
my hair dry.
It's fine. You know, when my friends know you,
Who?
you know Jason Hara,
Wait, Jason? Who?
Jason Hara, Haro. He,
Maybe.
he was in your major. I think he's a junior.
Well, oh, he's still in there. Probably a freshman when I started. I think I know him.
Because like I'm in the FSA at UH, and I'm in media team there, and he's also in the media team. And then like he posted something. He posted about like having like a job opportunity or something, and like we creatives like to support each other. So I posted in there, and he was like, "Whoa, how do you know him?" And I was like, "How do you know him?"
Oh, that's sick.
I know, such a
All right,
small
so
word.
so that means you're still running around in at U of H.
I mean, I'm a sophomore. I just finished my second year, so I mean, I have like a year and a half to go.
Whoa, that's pretty cool. So how are you enjoying it so far? I remember whenever we were still working together, you were like taking some like Excel class or something.
Oh my god. Yeah, it was accounting, and in my major hospitality, you have to take 3 accountings, and I'm just on my second one.
Man, all right. Well, you're almost through with the boring stuff.
But I mean, it's gonna be pretty fun. Like I don't know if you knew, but I was an art major before, and I was supposed to go to art school in Pennsylvania, but like COVID came, and I changed my mind, and
I didn't know
then I
that.
went to I, then I went to then that's when I started. I changed my major, and then that's when I started going to UH.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I mean, but like I like UH. Like there's people that like I know that like they go to UH because they got capped in like UT or something. But like I voluntarily chose to go to UH.
Oh, hold on. Let me turn my Wi-Fi off on my phone. It's like fucking up the connection a little bit. All right. So you said you voluntarily went to U of H.
Yeah, I
No one forced
voluntarily.
you.
Well, cause like I have friends who like the parents like want them to stay in town, or like
Yeah,
they
they were
they
like
go to UH
confirming.
because like they couldn't get into their dream school. Like
Yeah.
it's very rare for you to hear that UH is someone's dream school.
No, yeah, honestly, whenever I was going there, it was like the most convenient option, you
That's
know?
what I mean. Like
And I
people
was
go
like,
there
I was like,
because
all right. But I mean, it's a good ass school. It just gets a lot of heat, you know, because like local schools,
yeah,
there's always some weird stigma to that. It's like, oh, you gotta experience the world whenever you go into college, you know. So everyone wants to go out of town,
yeah.
but U of H is sick. I mean, I had my conflicts with my program, but it was still pretty decent.
you doing up in New York?
So um doing some design work and whatnot over here. It's kind of like a funny situation because like I came here to get a job, but I ended up getting a job before I got here. So I just ended up moving here for technically like no reason other than to live here, you know? Um,
It's good.
yeah. Oh yeah,
Like
I
me?
mean, it's pretty cool. It's I got my conflicting views, you know, it's a love hate right now. But
Really?
yeah.
You
Yeah,
get homesick?
oh yeah, yeah. I can't deny that, you know. Home is home. You know, I got my
Really?
family, my
Yeah.
little brother, my sister. But it's pretty cool over here, kind of like carving out my own little area and figuring out what like my routines look like. I got all my roommates over here and we're pretty much all from Houston, you know, so I can only get so homesick.
Really? You guys all
Yeah.
decided to move?
You say what?
Really? Aww.
What'd you
You
say?
guys all decided to move like together, like collectively?
Oh yeah, yeah. Well,
Like you
we
guys
all came
collectively
like
decided to move
no, we all came within like a couple of months of each other, you know. But we're like just collected up in the same place. But it's pretty cool, you know. We took the city over here. There's like a ton of my friends who I have who moved over here too. But there's just always so much stuff going on that like it's hard for me to make time to like
Yeah.
hang out with people, you know. But yeah, it's
Yeah. I have like some people I know in high school they came to New York now. It's like crazy because like things have really changed for like the better. So
yeah, it's like it's a lot, but it's cool. It's kind of fun. There's always something going on. Like yesterday, I went to some like furniture design show, and it was just like all these like designers from the area showing some of their stuff. That was pretty cool, you know. It was like the first time I went out in like a second. Well, not that's not true at all. Out to something like that, I guess. In a couple in a second. Then again, it's like design month or week out here. But yeah,
good.
yeah. So it's like spring is here. Everyone's running around, you know. But yeah. You just finished up with this semester, so you're gonna be a junior, no?
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what you want to do whenever you graduate?
That planning.
You said what? Oh, event. Oh yeah, it's still the same thing, huh? Oh,
I know.
you froze up a little bit.
Sorry. It's
Oh,
okay.
there you go. Oh,
You did too.
there we go. Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh. Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I was kind of scared that my goal would change after like experiencing school in person and like having rules because like my school has their annual tradition called Gourmet Night, and it's like an after class, and so it all leads up to one night, which is it's Gourmet Night, which is a fun music gala. It's like 350 guests, and they're like some of them are alumni, some of them are like CEOs from companies, like they're just a bunch of rich people basically, right? And it's all student land. And I was one of the so each department has two people. So I was the event manager, and like being a like I applied for as a freshman and I didn't think I would get it, but I did. And it was like this is me going against like 26 other people, right? And so like,
Yeah.
for a while I was wondering like why I was chosen because like I have like experience in hospitality, but it's not like events with like restaurants and like retail like Walmart. But I feel like she made the right choice timing me because like I know I have potential, and so
Yeah.
like it really helped me grow and made me want to stay in my major for like
Whoa.
cause like I'm not in it for hotels or restaurants because my major it changed its name, right? Because like Hilton College is always been known as HRM, but now it changed to which is Global Hospitality Leadership, which I think the name is kind of stupid because now it just sounds like a certificate. But I feel like, in a sense, it's better because it's more broad now, and now I don't have to go on my way to explain to people that I'm not in either hospital, like in hotels or restaurants.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So what's the specific event planning that you're interested in?
So like specifically, I want to do multicultural weddings, and like
Ah,
there's like two to it. One because like it makes a lot of money. Like I don't like definitely like I want to do something that I love, but the thing I love doesn't make a lot of money. Then like I'm gonna have to sacrifice that and like, make that a hobby. But luckily, this it's not something that I particularly like love, but I definitely like it enough to where I can see myself do it like long term. And
yeah,
like secondly, like there's so many event planners in Houston, but there's not a lot of like people who specialize in multicultural weddings, right? Like
yeah,
there's only like a couple companies I've seen, and they're so small, and a lot of them are like immigrants from other countries, right? So being like a child of immigrants, like I really want to be able to put my foot out there and be able to help people plan their weddings despite not being from that country, whatever, and like learning more about it, right? And like last fall, I started modeling, and so because of that, I got into fashion events. So like,
ooh,
and my internship last summer, I met this woman. Her dad's like she's like rich, right? But she's like typical like rich girl from New York who wants to get away from home and make a name for herself, right? Like that's
yeah,
literally
yeah.
because
Jesus Christ, that is so.
because she used to work for Tommy Hilfiger in Broadway, New York, right? And like her dad has like this like really big event company, and like she's done it for years, but she wanted to make a new name for herself. So she moved to Florida, she got a degree there, and now she's in Houston working an event planning there by herself, right? And
Yeah,
so like after meeting her and like hearing all her stories with the fashion industry, because like she dresses really well, like you can tell that you can tell that she's from like New York, right? Because she's got that accent, and she just got that like she's got that New York swag. Like I feel like
yeah, yeah.
people
The
from New
big
York,
personality and all
like
that.
you can get you can tell, right? And so like after talking like meeting with people like that, like they really made me more interested in fashion. So I feel like two different unique things I want to do, but things that I feel like I would be good at.
Oh yeah, I mean, cause like at the end of the day, event planning is like it's just all about the management, you know,
Yeah,
and then kind of like the empathy that goes into like making sure not only does it go smoothly, but that like things are being enjoyed, or at least in to my knowledge, I
yeah,
have some love for like putting things together and like coordinating
yeah.
and stuff like that. So I can definitely see where the appeal is, you know. Oh, you froze up. Oh no. Oh, try and wait for a second.
Okay,
Okay, there we go.
sorry.
Hey, no, it's all good. But yeah, it's cool that you want to go into that. I can tell from some of your haste from back at Walmart. Maybe that's the right fit. Everyone at that store was so dead. You know.
I know. After I left, I like because I lived in Bel Air and I went to school. Like I went to school up north, right, up northwest. So I think like Cyprus, like I sort of didn't really, I guess, acknowledge Sugarland, like or staff it like as cities. And so
Yeah.
going to the H now, like three-fourths of my friends they're from Sugarland, right? And it's so crazy how I never really acknowledge it as a city. Like I kind of forgot it existed. But, like there's so many people from there. There's so many people like that's like their whole life, right? So
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
because like I only went to Stafford to work at Walmart, right? I never went anywhere else. I only went there and I went straight back home. But now I have a reason to go like down in that area. So it's like so crazy how like life takes you.
No, yeah, for real, I mean, and that's like what that's the same for me, That was like one of my only interactions with that store for uh like a year or so. I forgot how long I was working over there, but I kind of don't
Really,
go
that
back
long?
over there. Yeah, yeah. I was living over there for a year, and then uh a year total. I was working at Walmart for a little bit less. Um but yeah, it's crazy cuz like I just kind of like I don't think I'll go back there anytime soon. I pop in there every now and then whenever I visit my friend's place where I was staying at, and I kind of like creep around and see if anyone's gonna recognize me. I ran into one person, but I forgot his name. He was a little dude with the bowl cut, short
The,
guy.
the Hispanic one?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Hispanic one?
I forget his
Brian?
name. Brian. Yeah, 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 yeah. He was like, "Yo, man, how's it going?" I was like, "Yo." I was like, "What's up?"
Yeah, I haven't talked to like anyone from there in like a while. Like the only person I still have like on Instagram is like you and Gloria. But even then, like I don't even talk to her anymore.
No, yeah, I feel that. It's easy to lose contact. Like
Uh,
from the first Walmart that I transferred from, I had like three of them on Snapchat, and I don't even use Snapchat anymore. So it's like, what even is
yeah.
that? But yeah, so do you work now, or are you just full time student?
I was the barista the past year, but I quit my job last month ish to because I had an offer for another job, but then they're like, sorry, you want to go somewhere else. So now I'm unemployed, but I have the internship locked in this summer. So
Oh, sick.
yeah, I mean, life works in funny ways.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, and if you ever are looking for like a job at any point, I have like a couple friends who have like event planning like experience like in almost like a professional way. So you could always like let me know and I can always reach out to
Oh,
them and see if like they're doing something or they know somebody.
okay. I might take off when summer ends.
Oh, what's that? You kind of broke up a little.
Sorry, I might take you upon an offer when summer ends.
Oh yeah, yeah, of course, because like, like that. That's the whole point of like a connection or anything like that, you know. And it's always cool to be able to like gain that type of experience because like some people are stingy as hell with stuff like that.
Yes. Oh my God. Ever since I started modeling, I started like meeting new models and like older ones like veterans and like photographers and like one of the photographers I follow, he's gotten pretty big and like he's like grants he's like why are people still recording information in this day and age? Like stop gatekeeping. Like I get it, they have your techniques, but like if you know stuff, like share. Like it's not for you.
Yeah, yeah. It's like
It's like so crazy.
yeah, it's like spill the beans. Like what are all these secrets? It's like that's not helping anybody. But yeah, that's cool. So modeling is the hobby, or is like
Hobby slash something I want to pursue post graduation when I'm young.
okay,
Like
okay.
because of my height, I know I can't really pursue runway modeling. Like, 'cause I done runway, but I know I can't do it. Like I
Well, you have
most
to be like
likely can't
50
do it
feet
for
tall.
yeah. Like because I'm like 5'5", which is like I'm like average for a girl, but like for modeling, like minimum like nowadays it's like 5'8". Like the industry standard has
Jesus.
always been 5'9", but like 5'8" is like they're more flexible with that if you're 5'8". Like it's still really hard. I feel like for some people, but like 5'8" is like the standard, and like I'm 5'5", so I'm like 3 inches off from that. So it's like, but like stuff as a creative, like not everything is paid. Like I feel like everybody knows that. If you're like creative in any sort of way, like you're bound to do unpaid work. So
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I done some like TFPs, which is like trade for print. So it's like you're giving your services as a model in exchange for the photographer giving their services as a photographer, right? So it's just like a way for both the creatives to build up their portfolios. And so I done some of those, and like I had some paid shoots along the way. Like I really just had a paid shoot. What's today? Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday.
I literally just had a paid shoot Monday, but that was like my first paid shoot in like 2-3 months. Right?
Whoa.
So things come and go. Like obviously I'm freelance, so I'm not signed. Because if I was signed, like almost every one of my shoots would be paid. But
Yeah.
I feel like since I'm still pretty new, like it hasn't been a year since I started modeling. So I still want to grow myself like up to creative and professional because I know like I still have a lot of growth, despite me like growing so fast in such a little time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that's a real modest way to look at it, you know? Cuz like there is that experience exchange, but at the same time, I feel like a lot of I don't want to say a lot cuz I'm not really too familiar with the whole relationship between like models and photographers, but photographers definitely like take advantage of that, you know? And I don't really feel like a lot of people realize how hard it is to like model, like just modeling in general. Like I
Yeah,
don't think many people can do that like well because you just kind of have it's like freestyling, but like with poses and stuff, and you have to have a couple like poses locked in or just like how you position your body and stuff and to be comfortable behind the camera, it's like a lot, you know. And they're like,
yeah,
"Oh, yo,
like
let
just
me let me do this for free," you know, like I'll put you in the lookbook. But I mean, it is good that you want to gain the experience, you know. But
yeah. I feel like it's definitely like helped me with like my confidence and the way I carry myself because like it feels like real shit I ever had. Because like I do pageants now too. I haven't
oh
done a
wow,
pageant since I haven't done one since January because just because like it's like state competition like next month and like there was like the last
what?
chance for me to compete like again because like I only competed twice. So I could compete for a third time and like possibly made it to compete at state, but it's like pageants like you have to pay for them, right? So like different type of systems gives a student different like there's different benefits to them, right? So like the biggest one which is like Miss Universe, like the smallest one is like a local, which is like let's say like Miss Houston or whatever, and
Oh,
then it goes
I
on
kind
to
of
like
can't hear
state.
too well because it's kind of loud. Yeah, just make
Sorry,
sure it's like yeah, no, it's all good.
where did you ask you off that?
Oh, I said I couldn't hear too well, so just make sure the mic is like
Okay, did you want me to repeat it?
yeah, 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 yeah. You said with the pageants and like the different you said something about the European one, I think I heard. Oh no, you froze again. Oh, oh, okay, it's going slow. Oh, I hear you coming in and out. Oh, here you are. Oh, it's my
Okay, can
connection
you
that's
hear
fucking us
me?
up.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, like long story short, like so there's like a second bigger competition which is called Miss America. So like once you reach like nationals, like it's over, right? Like you don't go past your
Whoa.
phase, right? But the big like the reason why I wanted to compete in it like now is because like you win scholarships from it, right? So like the Miss America I just got crowned like a couple months ago. Like she won, I believe it was either 100K scholarship or 1 million scholarship, either or,
God
right?
damn.
So you can win so much money. So you can win so much money, right? Like in locals, like because like obviously as I compete, even though I don't win titles, like I still make friends with like the title holders of people I competed with, and
Yeah.
so one of like one of the like title holders I follow, like she's won 30K scholarships, and she's only competed in it for like 3 years, so that's basically like 10K scholarships a year.
Oh, I
And so
mean,
like UH itself isn't like that expensive compared to like other schools, but
yeah,
like it's
yeah.
still like enough to take like a dent off the wallet, you know.
Oh, yeah. Any
So I
amount
feel
would
like,
be beautiful.
and like even if you win, even if you want to like start it up, you still get like either like $1,000 or like 500, right? So like all those little things help. So like the entry fee is only 75, which is like is pretty cheap in comparison to like the misusing one where like the local entry fee is like 1,000, right? That's a big difference.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
so like
So,
these women in these pageant systems, there's like different roles, right? So like the one that I competed in, it's like people who want to have professional roles that like because a lot of them are like
ah,
they're like scientists, doctors, etc. These are like what you call good bosses, you know, like they're really good bosses.
yeah,
But
yeah.
like I gotta say, but like the system I want to eventually go into is Miss USA because like a lot of them do have like good jobs, so like there's like a lot of them are like in STEM or they're writers or they're like musicals, etc. Like these are professional women too, but a
Yeah.
lot of it, a lot of them are like models and they want to pursue modeling or acting. So like things like that. So like or like it boosts your career either way. Like these pageants and it's also been like a way for me to help my confidence, but also something I want to use to spring up my I guess career goals if that makes sense.
No, yeah, yeah. And it's cool that it works in both ways. That you found like the medium between like the whole modeling sphere and like, your pursuit in like school and all of that. But my
Yeah.
question is, how do you like prepare for those, Like
I feel
what do they
like
even
so like a lot of title holders because like as I said the systems are different so they focus on different things. So like the one I competed in, which is the Miss America system, that one they emphasize more on you as a person, and like obviously the Miss USA one it's like a beauty pageant, but like they're trying to make it more like they're trying to reinvent it
Oh.
into less about outside beauty but more about inside beauty. But when I competed in like they changed it like years ago. Like they took off swimsuit competition, which like some people were mad about. But like there's like a talent portion, so you have the talent. So my talent at first was doing fan dancing, but I figured it didn't work for me. Like,
Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
yeah.
A roommate just got home, so he might be on the Wi-Fi. Hello? Uh, hold on 1 second. I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm gonna be right back. I need to tell. I need to tell.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, someone got home and they jumped on the Wi-Fi, so like fucked the whole thing up.
That's okay. That was me. So I was like,
No,
uh,
it's definitely on me. Like the Wi-Fi situation out here, we have got to get something that's a little stronger. But but yeah, go ahead. You
uh,
said
yeah. Anyways, there's like different ways that people like prepare for it. So like that's so when I compete, they have different. So there's like percentages of the different things areas they emphasize on. So there's interview, there's talent, and then there's on stage questions. So that's like the thing where like everybody knows about. Like they ask the question on stage and you have to answer it. It's not really like a percentage for it, but I feel like the way you dress definitely contributes to the way they perceive you and whatnot. Because even
mm,
though even though I didn't place at the last competition I competed at, one of the judges is like a local fashion designer that like I know her sister because I worked under her sister at my previous internship, and so like I was like, oh my, like her sister's like famous, right? Because like this woman, she won. It was like some designer show, right?
yeah.
And like she won it.
Oh, this keeps on doing this. Um. Oh. Yo, Christian, you on the Wi-Fi? Well, you gotta get off of it. You said what? Is your phone? Yeah. Gonna have to nuke it, my friend. Just for a little bit, like for 8 more minutes. One of the people from that thing, an old coworker. Yeah. Did you get off for the Wi-Fi? Hey, thank you. Oh, yo. um.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, so I kicked one of the roomies off the Wi-Fi. So
It's
we.
okay. It's okay. Um, anyways, I changed my talent to spoken written word, right? So like I wrote a poem and I recited it, right? And
Oh shit.
so like ultimately in the end I didn't place, but I said like the whole judge thing. Like she told me that like my fashion was like she said it was like impeccable, right? Like I had the best fashion game
Damn.
out of the
Okay.
whole like competitors, but like I needed to be like more confident and like portray myself stronger than how I did because she knows I have the potential for it. So like just having someone like tell me that like really motivated me to keep on trying. So like in the fall I'll compete again, but like I'm definitely not prepared enough to like win a title and like I know that. So like cause like these girls like other girls like they have interview coaches, they have walking coaches. I'm like since I'm a model, I don't really have a problem with walking. I don't really need to coach myself or get a coach for that. But definitely like with interview, like I
Holy
I
shit.
feel like eventually I do need to get an interview coach because my interviewing skills isn't aren't strong enough compared to like the other growers and they don't because like the whole thing about interviewing is that like being a title holder is a job, right? Like so like companies and people hire you to speak at their events or speak out like a lot of the title holders like volunteer they get asked to speak at schools, right? So like they're speaking to
Yeah.
kids and like being able to answer a question from like a stranger under pressure, like that's really important. So I feel like compared to a lot of other competitors, I don't really answer as well, right? And like this all goes in the end to improving yourself because like interviewing, like this is like that's a skill that you want to have outside pageants, like it's something you
Yeah.
do jobs or like your daily life. So all the skills that you have to learn and gain from like competing in pageants, like it ultimately all helps you professionally and personally.
Yeah. I mean, what's
So
crazy about
people
all
have
of
like a
that?
superficial.
Yeah, what's crazy about all of that is that like it sounds more like it's like a public speaking pageant, you know? I didn't know there was so
Yeah,
many aspects to it.
there's like a superficial view on it that you wouldn't.
No, it's pausing again. uh, I'm probably gonna have to fix this.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, it works. Oh my god. Yay.
All right.
Okay,
Back in.
just you finish your sentence. Okay,
No,
so
yeah.
but even though the system I compete in is really competitive, the one I talked about earlier, the Miss Crusade when I goes into Miss Universe, that one's even more competitive because like although like you get like one scholarship I guess at the local level, but like this brings you to like celebrity status, right? Once you get a title, like in nationals or like in like into the universe, right? Because
Yeah,
like a
people
lot of
write
them end up
articles about stuff like
like
that.
you know, like some of them have turned like they made it since they won the pageant. They used the popularity they gained from that to turn into a full career, right? So like one of the Miss Universe from like USA. I don't know if you know her, but she's Olivia Cooper. Like she lives in New York now, but like she was like Miss Rhode Island, and then she won Miss USA, and then she won Miss Universe, right? And like she dated like the famous actors and celebrities, right? So like
Yeesh.
this like helps you on a whole new scale, right? And so like since it's so competitive and people see the benefits that you get from it, like one like there's like several title holders for like the Miss USA now that she competed on like the low she competed to like I don't. It's, oh my God, this is like so complex, but Miss USA, you don't need to like become a local title holder, right? Like you can self train, you can self whatever, and then you can just compete at like the state level without like having a local title and go straight to nationals, right? And
Yeah.
so that's what Miss Kentucky did, and then she won Miss USA. Like she won her state on the first try, and then she won nationals on the first try. And she was out to Miss Universe, right? And like she made top 10, and like that case is not common because like there's people who like compete. It take years and years, right? So like one of the most recently like found like let's say like I guess it's like Wisconsin or something. Like it took her 8 years to
Damn.
get to where she is now, right? So it just depends on if the judges at the time see you if you have it or not. Because like each year there's different judges too, right? So like it
Oh
also
yeah,
depends
all
on the
those
judge.
personal opinions.
So there's like that, and also like the current like political or social climate, because like they do ask you like political questions, right? So like from Miss Texas, the current one they asked her like how she feels on transgender people competing in sports, right? And so that's like a really controversial question, right?
Yeah.
So whether or not like all depends on like the question they ask on stage and the way you like have an interview, right? So it's just like ultimately it's all fun and games, but also not fun and games. Like
And
it is what you put into it.
yeah, yeah. I mean, and the I think the coolest part about all of that stuff is that like it's it's skills that you, no matter if you win or lose, you like walk away with this thing that'll make. Yo.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. So I guess we'll wrap up. but yeah, it's nice seeing you, you know, and it's nice to see that you're on your whole your girl boss shit with
Yeah.
the modeling and the Miss Universe and also like school and what is it? School in event management. I feel like they all shake hands. It's all the confidence and stuff, you
Yeah.
know. And that's a hard skill to have. A lot of people act like they have it, and I guess to an extent they can help out, but
I feel like a big part of it is faking it to make it. But that's what I do a lot. And like eventually, like you get a hang of it, and it becomes not fake anymore.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, once you're putting that, like, you know, on the in the hot seat or in that spotlight a lot, it just becomes like second nature, you know. So whenever you are in that like management position or like you're running around directing like 50 people and like what they got to do or what needs to happen or planning for whatever event, you know, it'll feel comfy because you're like out here doing these competitions, you know, not you're like competing changes everything, you know. So
Yeah.
yeah, cheers to that.
I'm glad to see that you're doing your thing shit too.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm trying, you know, just trying to make some weird, cool stuff, you know, and it's as easy as that for me. So I'm not too pressed for whatever comes, but cool things are happening, and I'm real happy. And it's good to see that all my little buddies, you know, especially you from Walmart, a Walmart buddy, is out here, you know, just doing what you want to do.
Me too. It's like so
All right.
crazy how we went from that to where we are now.
Yeah, well, yeah, right? Everyone shits on Walmart. Everyone's like, oh, yeah, Walmart sucks, those employees. But, you know, it's just a stepping stone.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. I'll catch you around. I wish you the best of luck in pretty much everything. Fingers crossed for Miss Universe,
You too.
Miss Galaxy, or whatever is after that. All
You
right.
too.
I'll catch you later. You have a good one.
Bye.